there, this is Derek, and forgive me for being a little bit late in putting in April's monthly version of Thoughts to Ponder, but since it's still fresh in my head, I'll go ahead and say it. Basically what my thought to ponder is for the month of April 2012. Yesterday just found out that Dick Clark passed away, and it seems like New Year's Eve or just listening to the radio is not going to be the same anymore. You know, simply for the fact that Dick Clark and Don Cornelius, who we both lost this year, were very influential in American pop culture. If life was a soundtrack, Dick Clark and also Don Cornelius would be the DJs of that soundtrack. They were very influential. They made, with their music shows, Dick Clark's American Bandstand, as well as Don Cornelius' Soul Train, they made basically life a little bit more easier, a little less strenuous. And I mean, pretty much they put in 75 years of music, of at least entertaining millions of people in America and around the world as well. Dick Clark, not just influential in music, but also in television as well, with his also New Year's Eve special, Dick Clark's Rockin' Eve on ABC, as well as TV's Bloopers and Practical Jokes, and also the $25,000 Pyramid. And also, no disrespect to Don Cornelius, but he kind of paved the way for Don Cornelius in a way. He basically made it cool to have black artists on his show, on a national mainstream music show, American Bandstand. He had, James Brown, he had Little Richard, even had Otis Redding, and Jackson 5, and New Edition, one of my favorite groups, during the 80s. And, he paved the way for Don Cornelius, even though it's quite coincidental that they both passed away this year, and they both have the same initials, DC, and both their shows were created by their productions, respectively. Don Cornelius Productions for Soul Train and American Bandstand for, as well as $25,000 Pyramid for Dick Clark Productions. So they've done a lot, and he basically integrated America, at least for 1 hour in the day, with music, which was years, if not decades, before the movie Hairspray, the original 1988 movie that John Waters directed with Divine and Ricky Lake on there, which basically influenced the Broadway musical, as well as the movie adaptation of the musical, which was influenced by the original movie. So, just want to tip my hat to Dick Clark for entertaining us, making New Year's Eve much, much cooler, and making our teenage years a little less awkward. From LPs to MP3s, from 8-tracks to iPods. Thank you. I'll see you next month for another Thought to Ponder.